comes to throw once more. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, second down. Todd Gurley standing by his lonesome in the backfield here, second and goal. He'll get it up the middle, and he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A 5-yard touchdown run as his guys continue to pour it on. Turning into a really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away from home, though, but they're looking strong.
It certainly is. Any road win in the NFL is a great road win. I mean, it just does not matter whether it's supposed to be tough or not. In this particular situation, how great will they feel leaving with a win on the road against a tough opponent?
A little work still to do, though. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead will swell by one more. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. So Brady and the Pats take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. No gain there on the completion, second and 10. That catch now puts him on the doorstep of 500. It's his 499th reception. Throwing again on second down. Brady, it's complete. James White. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. An interesting note about the Steelers opening up on the road here. It's the 5th season in a row that they have started away from home. Longest active streak in the league. And, of course, pitting them against the Patriots, two of the most storied franchises, especially in the last couple of decades. Since 2002, these two teams have met in 3 AFC championship games, with New England getting the better of Pittsburgh all 3 times. And you think of the Lombardi trophies, with New England winning last year. Each of these franchises has 6 trophies, tied for the most in the entire league. So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Back onto the field now comes the wideout Antonio Brown. Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting them, that's where it really becomes fun, because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, yet he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver.
Let's go.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
Watch the slant.
First carry for James Conner. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
I can't help but laugh, and the only reason is anytime the backup breaks a big one like that, he's going to be hard to deal with in film, wanting to know why he's not getting started.
That's what he's thinking. Great carry there. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, first and 10. On first and 10 is Conner. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
Here we go. Here we go.
On second down, Conner looking for space. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Here's Snell on third down. And his bid for the first down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25. Give him 9 on the carry, but it's not enough. And it'll be fourth down. trying to get it with Snell. And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a first down. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. On first down, it's Connor. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Again, it's Connor. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. They'll try to run forward with Connor. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll run for it with Connor. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
At least they were running the ball on the final play instead of trying to throw it to rub it in, but they still got in the end zone. I kind of blame that, though, defensively. They were just kind of not even willing to stop them.
Yeah, they had an opportunity, but I think they looked at the scoreboard and said it doesn't matter either way, and that probably affected them on that play, and they end up giving up 1 more score.
Now the final act of this victory, the extra point. It's up and good, and they add 1 more to what will wind up a fairly lopsided victory. So we had action to the very end of this one, the score on the final play that they didn't need to have. They didn't just run out the clock, though. They added to their final total.
Played it all the way to the end, and you know some coaches preach that and tell their teams that's what I want all the time, and they feel like if they don't do it themselves, they're not living up to the message that they're sending out.
So for the Steelers, you can't ask for a better start as they pitch a shutout here in the opener. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for New England, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head down to Miami to... The players on your team earned XP. Quickly upgrade your team at the end of each game.
Ladies and gentlemen.